Hey everybody, and welcome back to Cooking Adventures with Katie, Season 2.5. Let's get healthy. On today's episode, I actually put a little poll thing on the Facebook that gave people a list of options. I found like 5 or 6 different recipes that I thought would be good, and I will be making all of them, but I wanted to see which one people wanted me to do next. So it was a tough standoff, so these will be the first 2 that I'm doing. But this one won, so we're gonna do the mozzarella stuffed Italian meatloafs today, and then for my second episode this week, we will be doing the cauliflower grilled cheese sandwiches. And grilled is in quotes because it's actually more like baked. But yeah, so this is quite simple, really. Yeah, it's supposed to be a fast episode, but it's not going to be because all the episodes that I'm like, yeah, it'll be like 5 minutes, end up lasting like 20. So we're gonna shoot for a shorter episode. If it'll end up being that way, probably not, but hey. So with all of that being said, Cooking Adventures with Katie, doo-doo-doo, Season 2.5. So, for this recipe, it calls for 1.5 pounds of meat, a medium zucchini, 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon dried minced onion, a teaspoon of salt, and then we're going to divide this into 2 greased muffin tins, and then we're going to poke a little hole, place the mozzarella in the center, and then drizzle some pasta sauce on top. Now, pasta sauce being sugar-free if you can find it. There is evidently a brand that does have a sugar-free pasta sauce. Or if, hold on, I have to feed Tiger. She's eating her food bag. All right. Yeah, so if you can find sugar-free pasta sauce, fantastic. There is a brand that has one, and it was on the blog that I saw, but I don't remember, or I didn't remember what it was when I was at the grocery store, and I looked for it, but so I grabbed the lowest one I could find, which was on sale. So typically it was like $6, and I got it on sale for like $3. It was fantastic. But here's what it is, the silver palette, and this actually has 5 grams of sugar, so it's got 7 carbs total, 6.5 for the 2 grams of fiber, so really the only carbs that it has in it are the 5 grams of sugar, and that's not bad. If you can make your own, or if you make your own pasta sauce, like we did a couple episodes ago, then cool, that works just as well. But we're going to use that today. So really what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put my oven to 400 and then get a bowl and mix everything in. Alright, so seeing as how we are dealing with raw meat, you do want to make sure your hands are washed. So after that, see what I have here is a 2-pound thing of meat. So I have cut a quarter of it off, and we will only need 1.5 pounds instead of the full 2. So I will put that in the refrigerator. All right. Now we also want to mix this together with a medium zucchini, which I'm going to grate with a cheese grater. All right. So first you want to cut off your ends and put those in the compost pile, and then take your cheese grater. Now this is not my fancy stand-up one, this is just a little regular one, and start grating. Yep, whole thing. Alright, beautiful, ain't it? So we're going to put this into our 1.5 pounds of meat. All right, and then now we are going to crack an egg and put it in there. Try and keep the shell out. All right. And then now garlic powder and dried minced onion. Why do you need garlic powder when you have garlic? Even if it is the canned stuff. I'll throw that in there. Let's do, I like garlic. Alright. And oven's ready. And then a dried minced onion, but I have a whole onion. So we're going to cut off part of this and dice it up real fine and then put it in there. And not quite half. All right. More onion? No. We'll just leave it at that. All right. And now we add just a little bit of salt for taste. Okay, so now I'm going to stray from the recipe a little bit, and we are going to, I'm going to need that back. I'm going to put some rosemary, not a whole lot, just a couple of twigs, and some thyme in here as well. And we can just go like this with the thyme and be done with it. Okay, and then with the rosemary, we'll chop it up some. Okay. All right, and now we mix. All right, and this is what we come up with. So now we take our normal sized muffin tins and portion these suckers out. Okay, and let's do a spoon. So, I think it's been 2 weeks since I posted my last video. I don't rightly remember. It's been 1 or 2 weeks, but in the end, the reason being is mostly because I've been slacking, and not just in my my cooking adventures. I weigh myself daily for my diet thing to make sure I keep everything straight, and the battery in the scale was going out, so I was like, all right. So David brings home a new scale, and he's like, look, it's Bluetooth. And I was like, all right, cool. But does it work as a regular scale? And he's like, yeah. So I use it for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden it's not working. But he's in Alabama, and I can't really do anything about that. So he comes back, and I tell him, and he's like, all right, well, probably just needs a new battery. I was like, all right. So a couple days after that, I come home, and there's a new scale that works and is all fine and good and dandy, and I'm pretty sure it's the same exact kind, just a different looking one. So we have it, and I've been using it for a couple of days, and it's Monday now, and Mondays are always the best days to start on diets and stuff. So this weekend was my last day of overtly massive cheating, and here I am. So I'm gonna put these in the middle because I don't know if I'll have enough. So but yeah, and but other than that, like, I've still kind of been watching what I eat. Like, I mean, I cheat. I've been cheating like on the daily instead of like once a week, and but I mean, all in all, weight wise, like those last 2 weeks ago when Jason was over, I was struggling to get below 140. Like, I'd go from 140 to 138 to 139 to 140, and it just float in between, and just minorly watching what I ate, still keeping things, you know, decent. I'm still in that area, and it looks like I should have used the full 2 pounds, first of all. Second of all, yeah, I should have used the full 2 pounds. Correction, 2 pounds of meat, 1 zucchini, some garlic, some onion, some extra seasonings if you so desire. Scoop them into a muffin tin, and then here's what we're going to do with this. Now, mozzarella stuffed Italian style meatloaves. I'm using the term mozzarella loosely. We're going to do these a little bit different. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 types of cheeses. 3, 4, and then that'll be random. So I've got this mozzarella, the dairy-free. I've got the lactose-free Switzerland Swiss. I've got this tree line nut cheese that I've been munching on, so we're going to put some of that in there. It's spicy. And then, oh, actually, I've only got 3 types of cheese, 2, 4, 6, and then Parmesan will go on top. It'll be delicious. So, let's do this. Alright, so if you have mozzarella sticks, that'll work. You want to cut just a little bit off. This is the Swiss cheese. So I just cut some squares. It says 4 ounces to go into each one. Or no, it's 4 ounces total. But yeah. So I'm just going to take this and put this in the middle there. If there's too much cheese and not enough meat, why was that ever a problem? Alright. That one. Okay. And this one, for 6 of them, we're gonna use the mozzarella cheese, and then for the other 6, we're gonna use the tree line cheese, or until the cheeses run out for that one. So we're gonna do this, and then do this. I might as well use all this cheese since I'm putting my hand back in the bag. Okay. And then we'll use the tree line cheese for this last little bit. Let me find, this will work. Okay, now if you've never had the tree line cheese, it's really good. You have the spicy one. So I'm gonna take the tree line cheese and just kind of push it down in. Okay. Now I've got 2 spaces left, but since I've put my hand into the mozzarella, I'm just gonna do the mozzarella with those. So I won't die from poisoning, I swear. Yeah, I've got enough. And then here. Ah! Okay, we're good. And this and that. I almost put mozzarella all over the place, don't even.
I heard now.
Uh-huh.
They're tiny little meatloafs.
Portion control.
Might be okay.
I realized, like, my second one in that I was putting my hand back into the bag after, so that's why. So, 30 to 35 minutes into the oven. Alright, so if you're smart like me, you will remember to put your pasta sauce on the meatloaf before it goes into the oven. I did not, and I just pulled them out. And I'm gonna put some of this on and then let them sit for a minute to cool because it's a little bit hot. Alright, so taste test. So let's do the tree nut cheese first, and I put some of the Parmesan on. So I've got the meatloaf, the tree nut cheesy spread, some pasta sauce, and some the dairy-free Parmesan cheese. So let's see. What?
Is it good?
Well, the tree nut one's not bad.
The what one?
The tree nut one, that cheesy spread that you said was really good that you liked.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. This one is the mozzarella. I do like the mozzarella better though.
Okay.
And then the Swiss cheese one. Mozzarella is best. So, mozzarella is best. I wonder how fresh mozzarella would taste with these. I don't know. But at any rate, if you have cooked this with me, thank you. If you have any suggestions as to what I should make, I'm doing healthy stuff at the moment. But please like, subscribe, comment if you subscribe. That would make me very happy. Thank you. Otherwise, until later on this week, I suppose. Happy cooking, and I'll see you around. Bye!